Hello, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but since I was here, I had some free time. I thought I would share an update that has just popped. I can't even speak today. That had just appeared on VIPKid. Most of you have probably seen it if you still access your VIPKid profile a lot, or if you get the emails regularly. And a lot of emails I've just been swiping because they still send those emails about this is your week, and it's very dismal compared to what it used to be. But I'm still getting. Actually, my students are picking up a lot. I'll show you that here in just a moment. But if you go to your classrooms, you will see there's now because we've had an international with the new one, and then the old courses are here still. There's now a Saudi Arabia. Not everyone. They mentioned in the announcement. I'll show you that too while we're at it. And then we'll go back to this page here in just a moment. International and Saudi classes in the upcoming classes tab is now visible to all teachers, and I can't read very well today. Tracking your update classes is now easier. Well, it's always been easy, but there's now a tab for both international and Saudi classes in upcoming classes that will be visible to all teachers. If you are not certified to teach these classes, there's no need to worry. Even though you can see the tab, you won't see any bookings there. So I'm assuming that, I'm hoping, because international certification covers both. I don't know. Is there a Saudi certification or not? I haven't seen that pop up here in the certification area. I don't know if only maybe certain people are going to be selected for that. Or does international cover, does it truly mean international for that? They look like they added that here. Back in January of 2021, I took this off because I just didn't have the energy to teach interactive level 1 at 4 and 5 in the morning, so I took that away. And so it looks like they moved it over here if I want to do that again and open that back up there. Something interesting I also saw, you see that we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but if I go to my account center, I don't think there's any certification. There it goes. All class. They have major courses. Okay, Starlight, International. They have like 7 here. So it looks like they're working on an international 7. I'm kind of hoping not, because those level 7s are really good money makers for me. Because I only have a few level 7 kids, but they are they still pay you by the old contract what you were making. So I guess they're going to move them over and reduce our pay for that. I'm kind of hoping not, but it's going to happen. So it's delaying the inevitable. I have not received my contract. My contract is due to expire this month. I'll see. Right here it says click that, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it a few more days. It'll pop up there soon. But back to where I was talking about here. If you click on the Saudi tab, I'm saying that right, Saudi. All students listed in the Saudi tab are from Saudi Arabia. Please be mindful of cultural differences when teaching students from different parts of the world. For more information, click here. So let's go ahead and click here. I clicked this the other day and read through it here, but it gives you some information, just like when we first started with VIPKid with our Chinese students. They give you some information on what to talk about, what not to talk about. It's some information about them, like it's actually the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I remember I've seen this before. I remember going to college with a student, a classmate. She was from Saudi Arabia. She's the one who taught me this years and years ago. It's in Western Asia, important Arab sovereign state. And it's a very large country compared to all the ones around there. It's an important religious site. Islam is the sole religion. It also plays a major role in their behavior, rules, and judicial system. And you can read this. I'm not going to read this whole thing on your own. I mean, you can read it on your own. I'm not going to read it to you. But some interesting things here. Conversations are enthusiastic. So speaking loudly, rising pitch and tone, and even shouting are seen as signs of sincerity. And so I don't know if that means, should we shout at the kids? I don't plan on doing that. I think, because maybe, and I'm sure they mean like just being very energetic and loud, not, hey! So, but if you appear distant, reserved, or quiet, or if you're shy, that translates to something being wrong. So it's very different from some of our other, some of the other cultures we've been working with some of these ESL companies for that. So if you are someone who is a loud talker, you have a you raise your tone quite often, then you will be great for these Saudi Arabia courses. They tend to stand and sit very close, incorporating physical contact. As you can see, this is almost going to be the total opposite of what we're used to traditionally with our children we work with with VIPKid. It's not unusual to see even two men holding hands, as this is a sign of friendship. Greetings are very formal. I'm going to end up reading it all to you anyway. Are very formal, with two men or two women shaking hands, embracing, and giving kisses on the cheek. Male-female greetings usually involve much less contact. Saudis work from... See, this is their work week. I did know this because I have a friend in Egypt, and I know that area is Sunday through Thursday. A lot of them have school Sunday through Thursday. I have a friend, he would go to school during those days, and his weekends were Friday and Saturday because of a lot of times Fridays are religious to them. So that's their, that's something to remember when you're asking, what did you do today? They say, oh, it's the weekend and it's Friday. Then, don't be so surprised there for that. 3 things to talk about are family, sports. They do camel racing, falconry. Let me see what that is. What is falconry? I have a feeling I know what that is, but I don't want to. Oh, the hunting for falcons. Okay. Hunting of birds. Okay, so they like falconry. But keep in mind that gambling and betting are illegal in Saudi. Now, why would you talk about those? Do y'all talk about those with your students? Gambling and betting? Maybe, I guess you could with rolling the dice or something like that. That can be innocent too. But anything with gambling and betting are illegal in Saudi Arabia. Praise the landmarks, cuisine, dress, and any aspects of the country you find exciting and interesting. Here are some taboo topics, and I think these are taboo in most educational settings anyway. Not all of them, but they don't use using images of pork or pigs, or even the words in any content or setting. So that's going to be a big change, because I wonder if some of the I guess they would still learn the word pig, but maybe they probably reduced a lot of that. Because pork was always a big food item that they would teach in the VIPKid curriculum, I remember. What do you eat today? We ate pork. And pig and pork, stuff like that. What do pigs give us? Pigs give us pork. So I bet that's going to be a huge chunk they've had to change. I haven't really been through all the new curriculum yet, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind to see if they have that or not. Any reference to God or a creator, discussions about mankind, the earth, or the moon. Oh, creations of. Okay, never mind. I was like, so we can't discuss the earth and moon. I can't read today. It's the weekend. Well, it's Friday. So, religious celebrations. There's a whole. If you go to level 6, there's 2 whole units on religious celebrations for that. So I wonder if they're going to keep that or not. So, discuss romantic relationships. Use relationship images, or discuss significant other. But again, there's the whole family unit there, the family chapter. But I think they're innocent. But again, it's a cultural difference. I'm sure they will still learn those words like that. Now, who does this? Do you all? Is anyone? Sex or sexual education. Of course, those are taboo topics for children. I guess if you have the adult one, but the adult class, but I don't think, I don't know. Discussing homosexuality or non-traditional family units. I wonder if this includes single-parent homes or multi-generational, like that. So, and they said just referring to same-sex couples or of the sort. Discussing atheism. Do you do that with your? do you ask your kids if they're atheist or alcohol? And with my Ingu adults, I don't discuss it with the children, of course, but I've noticed with my Ingu, with my students, they love to talk about drinking. The topic seems to go to that quite often. I said, what are your hobbies? And they'll say, a lot of them will say, going out drinking, or I enjoy drinking. After work, going drinking. So, of course, the kids, I don't talk like that with the kids or anything like that. Point to a toe or foot or something or someone. Point a toe or foot at something or someone, or use a foot to move or touch an object. Okay, there's a whole lesson on that too. There's a picture of an arrow of a foot with a picture of an arrow pointing to a foot in one of the lessons. But this is using your foot to point at something or move something with your foot like that. So don't be doing that in class. Don't point to your kids with your foot in class. I don't know if I can get my foot up this high. Discuss anything that would cause embarrassment. So don't embarrass the children. If you're doing that, please stop. In any educational setting or any in general, don't be embarrassing children. Okay, so this is something that will do it. This is how you teach how to be respectful and earn your full incentive. So I guess if you don't do these, then you won't earn the incentive. But yeah, so, I'm interested in seeing. I'm hoping that if you have the international certification, it covers that as well. My classes are, and I don't care if you see how much I'm getting paid. I'm not getting paid millions, so I have nothing to hide. I don't care. And so now you see people go here, and you'll see them blur out the. I don't care. I'm not making bank from VIPKid. I don't think any of us are. There's probably a few people who still are, but that's not me. But in the month of March, I taught. I didn't make them. I taught 49 classes, which is significant. I probably haven't seen that number since November. October. Well, no, I take that back. Probably October. I'd say October. I was still in the hundreds. November started declining, and I think finally probably November was when. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Well, that's too many clicks. I do weekly pay. It's too many clicks. I'll look at that on my own later. It's not. I'm sure you really care about that. But this is good compared to what we used to, what we're having now. So, and I'm sure if you're out there and you're getting 300 classes a month, I'm happy for you. And so, but I know a lot of us aren't that fortunate right now. No course deduction. There was an issue going on for a while there. For January and February, there was these weird deductions that was happening. I don't know if it's some kind of glitch. The system wasn't recognizing your feedback, so it was automatically deducting pay from that. So I don't know. But I'm glad they fixed it. So at the end of this month, they're not deducting. I was only getting deducted like $7 or $14. But there were some people who were getting deducted like in the hundreds. So that tells me they were teaching a lot. That's why I keep thinking there are some of those out there who are teaching a significant number of classes. It might be those book note people. I don't know. Whatever those other programs are that I've decided not to do because they didn't sound like fun at all. But yeah, it's going good. But VIPKid is still going. Looks like they are branching out and trying different things. Let's see how finished class incentive is. I still have, that's going to take me forever to get to the next level. I'm a tier 8 person. You can see I'll be on tier 8 forever. I was on when they started doing the tier system, I was on tier 6 for like a day, I think. No, not even that. It's like, I guess I'm not going to show it. But then like, immediately I went to tier 7 and then tier 8, all that wonderful stuff. So it's going to be a while before I can knock that in the head. And unless they start picking up soon, because my bookings seem to be increasing some. Let's look at my booking page. I didn't do any short notice. I think I will open these for short notice before I leave for today. I have one tonight. Here is my level 7. I get him at least twice a week. I always open up, when I see him pop up, I try to open up the, I try to make that unavailable right after him because he's a talker, which I love that. I love that they're talkers. And so if we do happen to go over, and these levels 7 and 8 courses, you only have 2 minutes between classes when you have those ones. We don't have the full 5 minutes because of remember the change a while back where they changed the break in the middle of the, anyway. And so that gives us some flexibility. I'm not having to, okay, I gotta go. And especially if you're going from the old VIPKid to the new one, you're having to, there's not the little button to click on next. You have to close that out, go back into the Classrooms tab, and open in a whole new thing because they haven't combined those just yet. And so that's usually why I do that as well for him. And he's a talker. I like that. We have conversations. He's really good for that. You see my bookings are getting, you know, like they used to be. Sometimes I'll close these off because my full-time job, I evaluate student teachers in person. So that gives me time to, you know, have breakfast and then drive out to see them, whatever school they're at. And have a board meeting usually on these days, and churches Wednesday nights. I should open these up further because no one's there. My birthday's April 7th. I may sleep on the 8th, who knows? So that's why I got that closed. And I want to make that available just in case for that. But it looks like I'm starting to get back up to how I used to be. And they can book much further out than in the past. I remember it was only like 2 weeks. But now you got some students who are able to book much further out. I think that's that's my furthest one so far. I can't open up anything past this date. Why do I have that? What's on 29th? I'll look at my calendar. Until I sign my contract, I can't open up anything past April. And so when that contract pops up, then I can go on and open up. Because since they are booking way out in advance like that, I can do that. I want to do that. So anyway, that is my update with VIPKid so far. Again, my life's an open book. I don't care if you want. That's why I don't care to show my stuff. You see some people who aren't, and that's their it's their prerogative. I don't care. Let's look at the Dino U. See if there's anything. They still every so often have workshops. Let's see what kind they're offering. We don't need our falconry tab anymore. Tomorrow, I think I may. Well, no. Yeah, I may try to attend this. I couldn't remember if I had a class or not. Let's see if I have a class. Even though I've clicked through it, I think I'd like to see it from their perspective. Yeah, I'll be in class, so no, I won't do that. It'll come back up again next week. These are the common ones. I don't want to go to this one. I don't have the adult thing, but I'd like to see what, I'd like to see it, and I'm sure they would show an example of that in that class there. They still have some of the ones that we're familiar with, and they'll have another introduction to global platform. So maybe I'll try to do it next Saturday. Who knows like that. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. You can like it if you want to. I'm hoping to get back in the routine of doing this. I haven't been back to where I was living yet. I'm here at my parents' house. This is not my background. This is what I've been using for now while I'm here. So, alrighty. Have a wonderful day.